The S-Series SGD digital RF signal generator is unique in that the waveform creation software, IQ Creator, is embedded into the user interface of the instrument. In video 1, you learned how this unique capability benefits engineers working in research and development in being able to create and play arbitrary waveforms on the fly. In this video, we further explore the benefits of embedded IQ Creator for engineers working with multi-standard devices such as down converters, low noise amplifiers, PAs, mixers or even complete receivers. So in this video I demonstrate how the SGD may be used to concurrently create and adjust waveform parameters in multiple standards, and how to switch quickly between them without having to download a new waveform each time. I finish by explaining how the finished waveforms can be committed to internal storage disk and readily loaded into the arbitrary waveform generator catalogue for instant playing. As a quick example, I will change slot 1 of this waveform from a GSM burst to an edge burst. I will touch Edit Slot, Burst Type to Edge, Generate and Play. So now I want to switch to WCDMA to measure the performance of my device under the conditions of a UMTS uplink signal. So from the sidebar menu I select WCDMA from the application drop-down list where I have been creating a DPCH uplink signal with a data rate of 480 kilobits per second. If I mirror the setting on the SVA, again using the application drop-down list, you can see the analysis of the WCDMA waveform taking place. I'll turn the measurement on. Again, I can change any of the waveform parameters and touch Generate and Play to action the changes. So in this example, I will change the uplink parameters and I will change the DP DCH to 4800 kilobits per second and touch Generate and Play, and you can immediately see the results on the SVA vector analyzer. So now I want to revert back to the GSM signal, so I can again use the sidebar menu on each of the instruments to action that change. When I am happy with both waveforms, I can commit them to storage on the internal disk by saving them using a suitable file name. So far, the SGD has been allocating the file name of play to the waveforms created using the Generate and Play feature. But now I wish to save the waveform to the hard disk using my own file name by using the Generate AIQ file button. The instrument prompts me to enter a file name into the default folder for GSM waveforms, which is /GSM. And I will enter a file name GSM_test, enter and save. I will now go back to the WCDMA application and save the file that I was creating there by pressing Generate IIQ file. Again, it prompts me to enter a file name which is now saved into the folder /UMTS. I will enter a file name of UMTS test and then press save. In both instances, the IQ data was packaged and saved with the file name extension .aiq. So I have created and saved all the waveforms required for testing the DUT. Let's now load these waveforms into the ARB where they can be readily recalled. To do this, I select SGD6, which is the instrument's home screen, or the instrument's default power-up setting. From here, I can select the instrument mode, in this case digital. I then touch the waveform button, which sends me to the ARB catalogue menu. Note here that the ARB memory is volatile, so all content is lost on power down. Don't worry about this though, it's very easy to set the instrument to power up and automatically recall a particular ARB catalogue configuration. So to load my GSM waveform into the ARB, I touch the load button and then I choose the folder for GSM waveforms, and then I can recall the file name I've just created, which was gsmtest.aiq, and press the load button. You can see that the waveform has now appeared in the list in the ARB catalogue. To load my UMTS waveform, I press load again and select the folder UMTS and the file name umtstest.aiq, followed by load. You can now see both waveforms in the ARB catalogue. Okay, so to play a waveform, I touch the waveform file name and then the select button. The waveform name appears in the selected window there. If I now close the ARB catalogue window, you can also see the ARB file name is shown in the waveform button. To actually play the waveform, I just turn the state to on, and you can already see the waveform playing on the SVA signal analyzer. To switch to the UMTS waveform, I press the waveform icon, press UMTS test waveform and press select. On the SVA, if I now select the UMTS measurement suite, you can now see the waveform is playing on the SVA. I can actually double touch the waveform name to select it as a quicker means of playing the waveform. Any number of waveforms can be stored in the ARB up to its maximum capacity. The internal storage disk has many tens of gigabytes of free space, so may hold many more waveforms. So the SGD has the space, it has the flexibility and the speed and ease of use to greatly improve the productivity of engineers working in research and development of the latest communication technologies. Thank you for watching.